everyone, and welcome to this week's video. For this week's video, we're gonna do a good update on the dogs. It's been a little bit going here and there, posting going to the chickadees and all the other updates. But here we are, back to Sokah and Luna as usual, so follow me. Back here is probably the biggest surprise of all, besides Sokah and Luna, of course, because we made a dog run! The dad-in-law came over this weekend, and we finally have the dog run built. That way leads to the front of the house, so we got this nice long piece of fencing, and then if you go around this way, it leads to the back of the house, and there's a gate there as well. So the dogs have this entire strip, as Sokah is demonstrating, to just go run that way. Not to mention, the stinkers were breaking through the siding, so we have some makeshift patchwork right now, just some gates, and we bolted it on. Here's the evidence. But yeah, no more getting under the house, and Sokah can dig holes to her heart's content back here. What are you doing? Oh my gosh. Anyway, so here's the dog run though. It's awesome. It'll be great. Contain the poos all on this side. Have the dogs can do whatever they want, and I can have a nice yard on the other side. All the bonuses of a dog run, right? A doggy space. All for you guys. Oh. And last but not least, there's a gate here. So you open this up. Oh, I see. Just to stop it. So that you can then come out this way. Bye. It's great. This back. And there we go. The dogs have their own space. We'll have to clean up the tools here that were used to build this, but I am extremely grateful, and it turned out super well. Next surprise, though, is back inside. Oh, and we got new stairs here. Finally, the other ones were just falling apart.
They were wood, they were falling apart.
Yeah, they were, it wasn't good. They were like sinking in, and the nails were like not holding on, and what the heck was that? They always find stuff outside. Why are you guys following after the hubby for garbage? Come on, this is way better than next thing. Come back! Yeah, come. Sokah, where are you? Come back. Yeah, you guys need to stay here. This is the other huge surprise that we have. So along with the dog run, which separates this side for the doggos, we also have a treadmill. Keep in mind, we originally got this for us, but the dogs also can benefit from it. I've been binging tons of Cesar Millan videos, and a big problem is a lot of dogs don't get enough exercise, and a really great way to give them that exercise is the treadmill. I mean, we go to the dog park and go on walks, but this is just an added bonus. I will show you guys how we do it. First thing first, the lead. Loop it around the head, and then come up. Good. And then I just loop the lead around here. No need to make it too tight. And then we'll set it to 1, hit start. And then watch, she's gonna go. Oh, 1.5, we need 1. And apparently Cesar Millan was saying the slower the speed is, the more it slows down the dog's mind, and that really forces them to have to get mentally exhausted. Or you can also speed it up, and then they can just go for a run. This has been incredible. Every morning I get my coffee, and then I have the dogs go on it 30 minutes each. I've been experimenting also not only with the speed, but the incline. It's so good. It's so awesome.
And I do want to point out that there's no strain on their neck. When they're walking, this is very loose.
Yeah.
And they have lots, it's very, very loose. They have lots of free space. And we monitor them, so if anything were to happen, we just pull off this magnet here. It instantly stops the machine, so they're at no danger.
Oh, exactly. This is just to help guide them so that they don't like go to side and like hurt their paws. Just keeps them centered. I saw that's what Cesar does, and it works really well. Now, for those of you that are wondering, well, how did you guys even get your dogs on the treadmill? I will do a quick demonstration of what it was like at the beginning. Woo!
Side note, apparently that was burnt out. So we're good now.
Yippee!
We got light.
Alrighty, so pretend this is me like a week ago. Oh no! The dogs have too much energy. What the heck do I do? I'm gonna grab the lead. Okay, so a week ago we started doing this, and so if you want to get your dog on the treadmill, I find just use a slip lead. It's the best way. And then they might not really know how to get up onto the treadmill. Luna already knows, but Luna, come here. You're doing so good. But I found the best way was just stand kind of on top and then lift up the legs and come on. And the body will then follow. It's really easy to get them on that way instead of pulling and the dog just gets confused. Oh, other way. And then the other part I found helpful is I noticed Cesar, he would stand on top like this because it forces the dog to stay centered. I found that when we didn't do this at first, they didn't really know what to do and they would kind of go all over the place. So standing on top and then take the slip lead, and if possible, most treadmills have this like arms or something. I like to do it just around here and it just holds the lead for you.
I did want to say you need enough here to keep them straight so they can't just like turn around, but not so much where they're just like, you know, tight all the time and rigid, because that would really cause them a lot of panic. We were trying a head collar system at first, but we found that was too much, just kind of forcing their head, and that wasn't very, very nice. So this is a lot gentler on them, and it might be hectic at first, but they will learn how to use it. And yeah, as long as you stand, you know, feet on the sides,
and
right?
Dog in the middle.
And then dog in the middle. And you will be like this, but reverse. Then they'll feel a lot safer.
Because it's scary at first. I found the thing is they didn't really know what to do. And it was kind of the problem was getting them to be closer to the front of the treadmill, kind of how you were pointing out. Because they would kind of go too back and then it would pull on their heads too much.
Yeah.
So we tried the head collar. It didn't really work. So then we swapped to the lead and that helped
much better. Much better. And it keeps their head up.
It does.
And so they're not looking down. They can go look up and then just walk forward. Go ahead and demonstrate with the legs over the dog.
And keep in mind too, they will do some fighting at first because they don't really know
They're scared and confused. Yeah.
But just be there on top of them. And you want to start out at a slow speed. I started at 0.5. The one was way too fast.
This is 0.5.
Yeah, this is 0.5. And this is already like more than enough. I actually stopped doing this the first couple times and then getting up to 1.0 and then 2 miles per hour. I only have had to do like maybe 2 and that's it. I haven't had to
and
go
like you were saying,
there.
It's not necessarily about speed. I wouldn't advise
I like doing it slower.
Well, I wouldn't advise having it at a running speed because if they do fall, that would be pretty bad. But as walking, things are slow, things are controlled. And Cesar even mentioned on one of his episodes that the slower speed actually helps with mental stimulation, as opposed to the higher speeds help with like physical exertion. Thankfully, we have a dog park and we have our yard to physically exert them. So this is more about getting out their energy in their heads.
Exactly. And look, like you don't have to have the lead tight at all. This is literally perfect. It also just, when it pulls a little bit, she knows, oh, I need to go forward. It's just so she doesn't like go zooming off. And then the other reason why I find you don't have to go super fast is after a week, I've started incorporating, let's make the treadmill go up. And then that really helps like kind of going uphill. So on top of going at a slower speed, it challenges them to go up. But that's kind of how I would recommend you getting your dog on the treadmill if you're wondering how we got ours on. And after a couple days, like they already know what to do.
Yeah, we can honestly just let them do their thing. Just sit beside the treadmill and
that's why we got this bad boy over here because I like to curl up with a blankie and the Nintendo Switch or the Steam Deck, and it's really great. So the dogs just do what they're doing and I just do what I want to do. I always hang out here though just to monitor, but honestly, it's incredible. Look at her go! And Sokah's a pro at this too. So So yeah, if your dog...
She's a little more distracted than she usually is because we're like focusing on her, but usually she's like straight and walking just fine. And you've noticed a change in their behavior?
Oh my gosh, yeah, especially tackling it in the beginning. They listen to me now, especially because their brains are calm. All of it is just gone. All that energy is so good. I would say it's just as good as going to a dog park. It's just on par with it. And I'm super relieved as well because with winter coming up, it's always harder to get outside, especially here in Canada because it gets so cold. And it's really hard when it's like minus 30, like, okay, I'm going to go to the dog park. I mean, that's why I have my snow gear. You can see some of my older vlogs taking them on a walk in the cold, which it's fine. That's why I have my snow gear, but it's nice because then it'll be guaranteed that they'll always have some sort of like exercising. And let me tell you, it has been like calm.
Especially because here in Canada, especially where we are, it gets like it's like last year got to like what minus 40 was it?
Minus 50.
Minus 50. Oh yeah, with wind chill.
Awful.
With wind chill is minus 50.
It's like, dangerous to go outside.
It's dangerous to go out. So instead,
minus 50 Celsius, just for you that have like Fahrenheit.
Celsius, yeah. It was minus 50 Celsius. Yeah, sorry, we're Celsius.
And I was doing my practicum at the vet clinic, and let me tell you, no one showed up because it's just too cold to take their horses and cows in. It was a large animal clinic, and yeah, it's just too cold for people to bring their animals in when it's that chilly. So, including going out on walks, and it's like, well, what can I do? Because they need to get exercise somehow. And this is so good. Good girl, Luna. I think you deserve a treat.
Oh, sit. Hey, sit. 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 You don't listen. That's okay. I love
well, she's going to listen now. Oh, look at that. Good girl.
Soka's like, what? Where's mine? She's like, what the heck?
Hi, Soka. Do you want one as well? You're going to have to sit, though, just like Luna. Yeah. Wow, you listen. That's incredible. Yeah, I'm so happy about that. Can you sit? Oh my goodness. Can you stay? Oh, no. Sit. You stay. Look at her tail just going. You have to stay. Oh, good girl. Okay, Soka. You can have that one. Thank goodness for this bad boy. What a difference. And last but not least, I just wanted to share with you guys, we actually also got some northern lights, the Aurora Borealis over Alberta, all the way from like Edmonton down to like Calgary. It's incredible. And I actually got some amazing photos that I will put right after this clip for you guys to enjoy. I don't really know what Luna's doing. But yeah, it was amazing. I've always wanted to see them, and yeah, I love it. It's so awesome. You didn't get to see them though. You guys were in your crates last night. Okay, I'll roll the photos now of the Aurora Borealis. It was amazing. Well, that's kind of an update on what's going on with Soka and Luna every day. Just treadmill, new dog run. It's been super great, and oh, it has helped so much. Like, it's incredible how much mental energy is just as important as physical, because we would still like go on walks or to the dog park, and like, yes, it is mentally exhausting, but I find the treadmill like deliberately focuses on that. What are you doing? Shake a paw, oh, shake a paw. But anyway, we'll see you guys all in the next video. Hopefully you guys found this helpful or encouraging. If you guys have a treadmill, just start putting your dog on it. It's really easy and then becomes part of their routine. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Sokah did a butt sniff.